Well, evidently, we were on the cusp of an emergency health crisis. That's how close Baltimore City came to not having safe drinking water. This according to a new report out by the Office of Inspector General.
And it stems from a payment miscommunication with the city and a vendor that supplies water treatment chemicals. WMAR-2 News' Mallory Safaste spoke with the Inspector General and has the latest on the office's report.
The city reached a critically low level of this chemical, and if the payment dispute wasn't settled soon, a public works employee said it would be a crisis reminiscent of the contaminated water situation in Flint, Michigan. And this whole issue came to light when someone reported it to the Office of the Inspector General, which then launched its own investigation. The vendor that supplies this water treatment chemical was in the process of renewing its contract with the city. Several weeks before the contract renewal date, last November, the vendor emailed a letter to the acting city purchasing agent requesting a price increase. The contract was approved, but without a price adjustment. The vendor sent 2 follow-up emails asking about the price increase. When it didn't receive a response, it started submitting invoices with that escalated price. Because the invoices didn't match the rates in the city's procurement website, they weren't paid. The vendor then alerted the city that if the balance isn't paid, they would pause deliveries of the chemical.
We had a vendor that wasn't getting almost $70,000 of money that was owed to them, and constantly trying to communicate to try to get paid. So in this case, I do believe the city of Baltimore's communication truly broke down, and it was not the vendor, it was actually we should have been more on top of such an important chemical.
And according to the city, there was about a 2-week lapse in deliveries. This brought supply levels of the chemical to a critically low level. In June, the city approved an emergency contract with the vendor with the price increase and paid most of the past due invoices. The city doesn't dispute the OIG's findings and has agreed to update its policies and procedures to better manage vendor invoices during pricing disputes. For WMAR-2 News, I'm Mallory Safaste.
Well, of course, we reached out to the mayor's office for a response to the report and these major communication issues, and it says, quote, "At this time, we will need to review the report before offering any detailed comment."